Hello everyone. So today we are solving a question of JEE Advanced 2021. This was the topic of from the topic of electrostatics. So let's read the question first. So they're given two charges of minus q and plus q by root 3, which are placed at some coordinates, like one is at the origin and one is at the 2, 0, respectively, and they result in an equipotential circle. We'll discuss this term of radius r and potential v equal to 0 in the xy plane with the center at b by 0. All lengths are measured in meters. Okay, so let's see how we can solve this question. So they're given there can be many ways to solve this question, but we are choosing the simple one. That is, if we take, like it is mentioned that the potential at the equipotential circle is equal to 0. So it means at this circle, if we choose any point, it can be on the line also. So in this line, if this point, at this point, the net potential should be equal to 0. So what is the potential due to a charge? So potential due to a charge, that is U is equal to kq by r, where q is the charge and r is the distance. So for this charge, what will be the potential? It will be equal to k times minus q by r. We can write r, yeah, we can write r, and this distance is nothing but 2 minus r. So for plus the potential due to this charge q by root 3, it will be equal to k q by root 3 times 2 by 2 minus r, not 2 by r. Okay, and this should be equal to 0. So if we substitute it that side, so kq and kq is clear, I mean cancelled, then 1 by root 3 2 minus r is equal to 1 by r. So if we cross multiply, we'll get r is equal to 2 root 3 minus root 3 r. That is nothing but r is equal to 2 root 3 by 1 plus root 3. If we similarly take another point, let me draw the diagram one more time. Okay, so there is a point here, there is another point here, and we can take a circle near it. Okay, so if we take this point, suppose this is a line. If we take the point here on the circle, so we can again say that at this point also the potential should be equal to 0. Like it has been said that it is nothing but the equipotential circle. So for this point, if we calculate, it should be equal to, for minus q charge, k times minus q by r. Again, we are considering this distance as r. So what will this distance be? It will okay. So this complete distance is nothing but r, and this is 2. So it is r minus 2 again. K minus q by r. This should be equal to k q by root 3 plus, and should be equal to, okay, this distance is r minus 2 this time. Yeah, I was mistaken first. This is r minus 2. Now if we again calculate kq cancel, r goes there, this moves that side. So root 3 r minus 2 root 3 is equal to r. So r is nothing but 2 root 3 by, it goes there, so it will be equal to root 3 minus 1. Okay, now this question is so simple because we can see here, if we take this point, we know this point as, like, we are measuring distance. So this was initial, we can call it, we can rename them as r1 and r2. So r1 is nothing but this coordinate and r2 is nothing but this coordinate. If we write like r1 comma 0 and r2 comma 0, so what is our radius here? So it is nothing but r2 minus r1. We can clearly see this is the diameters, not the radius. So we will do the subtraction and divide it by 2, then we will get the radius. And their midpoint, I mean the r1 plus r2 by 2 comma 0, it will be nothing but our center. So let's calculate it. 2 root 3 minus root 3 minus 1 minus 2 root 3 by root 3 plus 1. Taking 2 root 3 common, 1 by root 3 plus 1, then minus root 3. So it is nothing but 2. Okay, I hope I am doing the correct calculations. 1 minus minus 1, yeah, it should be 2. And 3 minus 1 is nothing but 2. So 2 cancelled. So 2 root 3 is the diameter, guys. So if we divide it by 2, this is nothing but our radius, which is root 3, or we can write it in the decimal form. It is 1.73. Okay, now for B, what we have to do? We have to calculate the midpoint. That is, what is our center? That is C, is nothing but R1 plus R2 by 2 comma 0. So if we calculate it, so 2 root 3, again taking common, and 2 by root 3 plus 1 plus root 3 minus 1 by 2. 1 minus 1 cancel, 2 cancel, root 3, it is nothing but 3. So we are getting 3 comma 0. So what is the center? It is B comma 0, and B is equal to 3 here. So you can write B is 3. Thank you, everyone. Let me write the answer. It is 1.73 and 3. Thanks.